We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
No, yes. We're back.
We're back. Much to a lot of people's chagrin, we're here.
Yeah.
Well, you all know who I am, Richie Redneck Pimp, bad man of comedy.
Bad man, yes.
My brother here, the commander, he's here today. He's going to keep everything on the rails.
Try to, we get derailed once in a while, but we'll try and stay on the rails there. Just knock my nose off on my mic. Nothing wrong with me.
And later on, of course, y'all know that J-Dub will be here.
Yep.
So
enjoy him. See
enjoy
what
him,
he's bringing out from the West Coast.
Good man. So, guys, share out, hit the like, share, subscribe button, do all those nice things. Let's get this out there today. We're just going to do some talking. We're not going to debate a whole lot. Of course, we always got something to say. Somebody else got something to say. And so, you ask questions, we'll answer them. Okay, well, not really, but
well,
that's what we're saying.
All right, we'll report it, and you can decide.
You can decide if you want to.
Yeah.
Now, my rant.
Oh.
And I've said this before, and I can't get people to understand this. If you don't like coming to a comedy show that's 18 and over, don't come and then complain about it when you come.
No, nobody do that.
If it says 18 over adult, there's a reason. It says that. You're going to hear adult content. You might hear some cussing, maybe, whatever. If you don't want to come to it, then don't come.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Read. Come to the earlier show, the clean show, if that's your thing. All right?
Trouble is, nobody never reads, so they don't know because for whatever reason, you just can't get nobody to read.
No. Part two.
Okay.
Wife and I was lied to about tea in this area. A lot of people say they quit making tea about 4:30 because it spoils.
Hogwash.
We came home Saturday night from a show in Jamesport, Missouri. 11:30 at night, I came through Gallatin at the Casey's over there in Gallatin, Missouri. They had fresh brewed, tasty tea. Wasn't spoiled.
They always do have good tea in there.
I tell you this because Casey said
the place is falling in around us.
Yeah.
Well, what was that?
Casey's has told Hamilton told us they can't make tea after a certain hour.
Oh, that's dumb.
Somebody is lying.
Okay, that's like going into Walmart and wanting to buy a turkey in the summertime and they don't have any in the freezer section, and you ask an associate, oh, those are seasonal. When does turkeys become seasonal?
Now,
you can only have them at Thanksgiving?
Where is that exactly written?
Yeah. Show me the rule book on that. Okay.
Yeah,
Has that happened to anybody else out there? Oh, it's seasonal.
We're going to get into some of this here coming up. You kind of hit the nail on the head. All right, so that's my rant for today. Now,
okay.
Things I'm really getting tired of being asked and tired of seeing. Okay. And I know you got a bunch of them because you're older than I am. One thing that really, and not sure why, it just chaps my ass, is putting milk in a sack. If you get a gallon of milk, Nancy, you want that in a sack?
No.
At first, I was very nice saying no. Then I started making me get the hint. No, it's got a handle on it. What I need to waste the sack. Then they cry because we got too many sacks going into landfills. I bet you a third of them are for milk.
Oh, yeah.
It don't
Easy.
help. They said it helps keep it cool. No, it actually don't. When you're in that car and that plastic is hot, it's hot.
Yeah.
Okay? That has nothing to do with keeping milk chilled.
No.
They proved it on Mythbusters and them two idiots that do them tests.
Yeah.
Right?
You go into the store, and this has happened to probably a lot of you listening out there. Okay. It's no wonder that the little trash can bag industry is going bust up here. Okay. You go in, you buy 6 or 7 items. They got to put 2 items in one bag, and then they put one more item in one bag by itself. And you've got 6 bags for 6 items or 8 or whatever. You fill in the blank. Okay. What is with that? Here I am taking stuff out of the bag and putting it all in one bag. I just get to where I just tell them, don't worry about it. Just put it all in one bag. I don't care if it's separated or not. Just.
Another thing I've seen a couple people do. They set this box up on the counter. Well, for the sake of argument, we'll say it's 18 inches, 2 foot.
Okay.
long, maybe 10, 12 inches wide. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good sized box.
Yeah.
What does all the pretty good sized boxes have? Handles. Why you need to put in the bag?
Right.
Matter of fact, you put stuff on top of the box, carry them like this, and get it more with that box than you can a bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pack it out of there.
Why are you putting your? I see these things all the time, right? And I'm thinking,
Yeah. What?
and then you drive uptown. This is the same guy holding a sign. Help save the environment. I just want to stick my finger out and say, yeah, I got your environment, buddy, right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just things like that just drive me. I know why. I know, for example, why they put toilet paper in one aisle and it's food over here. So you walk across the store. It's all an advertisement gimmick to get you to buy more things.
Yeah, it's advertisement thing. Yeah, it's a gig.
But if you go in there, if you just want toilet paper, they should put it right next to the damn beans. Right in the food aisle.
Or the taco sauce.
You buy food, you need toilet
You're
paper.
gonna have to have it.
It ain't my law. Take it up with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm just saying. You see these things, and that's like.
And you think, who? It's a marketing strategy.
Or when they when you buy batteries, things got 3 batteries in them, and sometimes you buy a pack of batteries and only got 2. Then you got to buy 4, and then sometimes the other battery gets lost somewhere, right?
Yeah.
and then you can't just buy a packet of 3, right? Because when you get ready to change them out, or a packet of 4, you got 1 left. You got to go buy some more again.
What are you gonna do with this?
And then you keep having an extra battery every time, right? So I just go buy a whole big old giant bunch of them and whatever you use, right? But it's you got more hot dogs. You got hot dog buns. There's 10 hot dogs and 8 buns or something like that. That's I know things are for marketing, but we get so caught up with this crap. I don't know. Milk in a sack. Just why it bothers me so damn much. I don't know. It burns at me. Like no, I don't
think these marketing strategists out there have any children. No. And I'm going to explain why. I know that they don't have children.
Here we go.
Because they put all the candy in the checkout line on a rack, so you got 15 bajillion screaming Mimi babies. I want candy. And and driving everybody to suicide. No pun intended. Okay, but just telling you, gives you homicidal, suicidal tendencies before this is over with. I'm surprised somebody isn't hauled off to jail. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, they don't have children. They don't.
And when they do have children, letting them cry like that's on you. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that here later on. We got a video about that too. But it is not cool for a kid to get in your face and call you, and excuse my language, but I got to say it the way it's said.
Yeah.
I call you a fat bitch, or your mama, you look like a pig, or shut up, woman, or I'll slap you. Not one of my kids said that more than one time. My nephew, who I was raising, only said it one time.
One time. One and you're done.
Just saying.
Just saying. That's
okay.
One and you are done.
The cause and effect never equals money. Yes, it does, Jeremy. You're correct.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, you did not talk to your mom like that.
No.
Okay.
It was yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And anything other than that, when you woke up, you sat down.
She explained to you
yeah.
why you got what you got. But I had a grandmother. Okay. I had one of the mammies who didn't take no crap. Right. She'd pull a switch off a tree and tan your ass. And if the sheriff come down, she'd tan his with the damn thing too. Okay.
Not only that, make you go out and cut your own.
Yes. Yeah, I did that. I cut a little twig. She was, okay. I'll get it. It's going to be worse. And she wasn't kidding. And I learned from it. Okay. Missed the woman greatly. She died when I was a young man.
God love our grandmas.
Yes. We do. And I see it all the time with these kids growing up, and they just want to spit and authority and stuff. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you and everybody I know. Some man spits on me, I'm knocking his teeth out.
Oh, I
don't care. They arrest me all they want to for assault. That is nasty, disrespectful. You want to have a debate? We'll have a debate. You want to start getting right here. You get ready to violate my space, I'm going to take it as you want to hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay. But they talk to you like that. And their parents think it's funny.
Oh, yeah, they think it's cute.
Talking smack to each other and someone in your family, that's a little different matter.
Mm-hmm.
So we always knew who we could talk like that to and who we couldn't. You know, like my grandfather. We didn't mess around, with grandpa. You talk a little crap to him, but you want to be rude, he give you that look.
Yeah. We get like that out around the barn or the machine shed or something like that, But we were always told, boys, when we get around mixed company, zip it.
Yeah.
And that's what you did. Or they zipped it for you.
Quickly. You understand? Quickly.
Yeah, like last week, quick.
Yeah, like now, quick. So, but things like that just bother me.
Yes.
Another thing, I am not buying a horse. I think I'm the only Native American around here that don't like horses. I'm not riding them. I don't like them. They're for what they are. They're a soft animal. They get too many injuries on them.
They're a big puppy dog. That's high maintenance.
The cotton candy pudding soft.
Yeah,
That's what they are. Okay, they have their purposes, but not in my yard. And I ain't getting a freaking pony either because I don't want nothing like that. If I want something pony, I'll get a big ass dog. You can ride it. Okay, but
now you take a horse that you're riding across a cattle drive, like back in the cowboy days. Okay. And where that was your main mode of transportation, they were strong, they were stout, they were in shape, but they were still fragile and had to be taken care of. We got cotton candy pudding soft horses out here now because
everything has evolved is got softer. Yeah,
everything, including the horses.
The way they're taught.
Just saying. Okay.
So all that leads up to this.
Yes.
I was reading. Okay, I wasn't reading an article. Bullshit. I don't read from. I was listening to an article.
Okay,
let's get it
all
straight.
right. We'll
not go lie to our fans.
No.
Jeremy and you guys are not lying to them. No. Well, we're trying to lie to them. Shit. I listened to an article.
Okay.
And this particular zoo wanted to kill this tiger for being a tiger. Okay.
No.
This kid was at the edge, told not to lean over the edge. Signs every 8 feet. Do not feed the animals. Do not lean over the railing. Do not feed the animals. It's every 8 feet. You almost can't miss it. And I say almost because people do. Right. So this kid falls over. The dad jumps over there, grabs the kid, throws the kid back over there. Right.
Yeah.
Instead of climbing back over there, he got mauled. Okay. The kid got mauled too. I'm not get ahead of something. Kid got mauled. Yeah. He got mauled. He wanted to square up with the tiger.
Square up with the tiger.
Square up.
Okay.
Now, people do realize these animals are 500 plus pounds. 3.5-inch claws, or
Oh
yeah. Teeth, he got his ass whipped. He got mauled.
You don't say.
He was a turd.
Yes.
Okay, that's what he ended up being.
Yeah, you wound up being tiger poop.
Then the media came and all this, and these handlers were all like, well, I don't know why he would do that. I just can't. I didn't never seen anything before. I look in his eyes and see he's such a patient creature. He's a freaking tiger.
He's a tiger. They eat meat. You are meat.
Am I not missing something here? How is this the tiger's fault? You said, or you put signs up, ma'ams and sirs. You put signs up. Don't feed animals and don't lean over the freaking railing. There's a reason you put don't lean over the railing because you fall on the railing and you become tiger crap.
That's right. Their instinct. They automatically do it. It's what they do.
But instead of getting out after the first swipe, he was alive. He could have got out and could have got medical attention. He won't go all Chuck Norris with this thing. Well, I got news for you. Maybe I'll learn how to.
Yeah, he's a day late and $1 short.
Well, he's a lot late, short.
Yeah.
Now the kid had injuries. I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
Now, he's a kid. Kid things happen.
Right.
Okay? Got him out of. But when that grown man put his hands up, I just don't. What was he thinking he was going to do? Did he think he was going to punch his cat in the face and knock it out? Is that what he thought?
He watched too much of the Wild Kingdom show with Marlon Perkins from way back when I was a kid. We used to watch that, the Wild Kingdom. They called it the Wild Kingdom for a reason. Okay,
he must thought he was Chuck Norris or something. But I got news for you.
Yeah.
Chuck would look him in his eye. Tiger would lay down. This cat was going to go. As big and mean and tough as I am, no. I'd have talked a little shit as I was getting out. Oh, you ain't gonna give me an A. You missed your opportunity, Tiger. No, Lee. Stop getting mad. So then they had to put the tiger. Oh, they were going to put him down, And they got a lot of petitions going around. Well, he's got the taste of blood. He'll do it some more. Newsflash.
Newsflash. They feed them.
He's always had a taste of blood.
Yeah. They feed them raw meat. Oh, hello.
The tiger no longer.
Now a tiger can't be a tiger.
No, he can't be. He was doing tiger things.
Yeah. But shame on you for doing your tiger thing.
We didn't think he was hungry. We just fed him. Yeah. You fed him.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you wouldn't fight Tyson, the hell are you trying to fight a tiger?
What a moron.
Here's your sign. Nah. Yeah, that's more than his sign. He needed examination. Mental defect. He's watching Tiger King. Well,
just to take a quick survey, how many of you listening would fight a tiger?
Yeah. All seriously, all jokes aside,
would you go head to head with a tiger?
let me see.
I want to see.
I'm going to be the first guy to say no.
No.
And if I won't do
Okay.
it, a lot of men shouldn't do it.
Hmm.
Would I fight a bear? I would only fight a bear if my life depended upon it to save somebody in my family.
Yeah.
Right? That's it. But if I could get him with a knife or something else, if I can get him to run off, that's even better.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But like Ron White said, if you're one of the guys that go out in the woods and you got a 357, you're going to shoot a bear with a 357, file the end of it off, so don't cut your lip as you stick it in your mouth and blow your brains out. You're stupid. A 357 is only going to make a bear mad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Carry nothing smaller than a 44 mag.
They're another animal that if they want that space, go ahead. I didn't want to be there anyway.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. All right.
So
you're in their backyard.
yes, but yet you
Uninvited.
and that's the way these people work. Okay. If you don't like something, they should ban that. I've said on here before, and I'll say it again. I never was for the pit bull bans. Pit bull's not my favorite breed of dog. Okay, and yes, I'm guilty. We used to fight them back in the day and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I was never a ban because one, I knew the ban wasn't going to work. I just knew the ban was not going to work. And banning pit bull, first they said if they ban pit bulls in the area, all dog bites will stop. Well, first of all, that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, that ain't going to.
Because all dogs have potential biting, period. German Shepherds, poodles bite more than anybody, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But they were banning these Rottweiler, or these pit bulls, and the Rottweiler wasn't banned. So then they started wording it different. They said, we're buying all aggressive dogs. So if a dog even barked at you, they thought it was aggressive, you're going to ban it. They started losing in the court of law on that deal, okay?
Yeah.
Because, they started trying to take people's service dogs, and they found out, we probably better leave this the hell alone, right? Carl, what's up, brother? Glad to see you.
Yeah.
So they wanted to ban pit bull. The dog bites never stopped. And now they're going back and undoing these bans. And to me, it seemed like they were just trying to kill off a certain breed of dog.
Yeah.
It was all seemed
That
to me
was
like
it.
it was. And my son's got a pit bull. I've been around pit bulls. I've had some mixed breed pit bulls. And to me, that's the smartest way to go, mixed breed them.
Mm-hmm.
But don't ban them. You don't want to buy them? Don't buy them. Problem is people buy them for prestige or to fight them, stuff like that. That's on the person.
Yeah.
Lock the person up. All right. It's not the
It's
dog.
all how you raise the animal, how you treat the animal, how you show it its love and affection. The animal is going to react by the way you raise it up.
Mhm.
They're just not automatically born mean. You make them mean,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
So
come on.
So I didn't like the ban there, but the ban costs people time, money, and things like that. But also, here's the other side. If you have an animal like that,
Mm-hmm.
okay, don't tell somebody, well, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't bite.
Yeah.
The best response you say to someone said, dog bite, is something. He's got teeth.
Yeah.
Don't touch him.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, my dog, don't touch my dog. Okay. I had a Rottweiler at my house named Samson. Okay. And he would keep you out of my yard. You wouldn't get out of my freaking car unless I was home. And I had to come out and touch him and let him know it was okay. You get out of your car. All right. And one time, he's a brilliant guard dog. One time, the power company, Farmers Electric, you remember Farmers Electric?
Oh, yeah.
They came to my house to treat some trims on my property. Okay. They called me. I was in Cameron. I live between halfway between Cameron and Chillicothe, almost same distance. And they said, Mr. King, I said, hey, how y'all doing? I said, well, we're going to be on your property cutting trees. I said, well, go ahead. go ahead. If you need a chainsaw, I got a couple to go get one. Well, we got another problem. I said, yeah, what's that? Well, this dog won't let us out of the truck. I said, yeah, and you ain't getting out of it unless I'm there. I said, well, we really don't want to leave. We'll just go ahead and take our lunch break. I said, well, I'm on my way from Cameron here. They said, okay, well, we'll go ahead and take our lunch break. I come up the long driveway to my house, and you see a truck pulled in and one backed in, and he was sitting right there between both drivers' doors. The drivers could not, and he just laid there.
He just laying there.
And he didn't blink. They said, he looked so intimidating that the guy said, man, you want to sell that dog? He said, I'll give you $700 cash right now.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to sell it.
No.
Now, as soon as he see me, he stood up. I went over, did a thing. All my dogs come to that noise right there. I had them all trained to do it. He came over to me, I touched him, and then he went over and he'd lay right over here and watch him. When they'd move, he would move. Now, he wouldn't bother him.
Wouldn't
but he'd
bother
watch
him.
him. Now, that guy's up, he's cutting that limb the whole time looking at the dog. Goes, man, I like to have that dog. I said,
No.
On the flip side of that, the FedEx guy used to deliver packages, and this guy thought he was Don Juan de Bubba. Okay, come up, glasses on, press shirt, shorts, and some goofy looking shoes, right, with colored socks. He beat up there. One day he got out, he kicked at him.
Oh, you don't do that.
Samson had a head that big. For a Rottweiler, it was a big head. Samson weighed about 128, 130 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay, muscle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock solid, like a brick wall.
He kicked that dog. That dog looked at him. Watched him go back to the thing. He pulled out and he followed him to the driveway and watched him go down the walk. Okay. Now, I don't know if dogs have the capacity to think like humans do, but I'm telling you, this dog knew when he was coming back because he laid out by the driveway waiting on Thursday to come. Okay. I'm thinking, I was eating my bowl of cereal. I'm like, what are you waiting on? Ain't that? Oh, shit. So I watched the FedEx man pull on the driveway. He laying there. I was eating my cereal. That door swung open. He darted like a missile and grabbed the guy by his pant leg and pulled him out of the ground. You ain't never seen a fat man move so fast. And you're like, I'm about 272 pounds, but I was running like Ben Johnson. Okay. I ran, grabbed that dog, boy, boom, and he was about to get him. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I grabbed him by his collar. He grabbed me, and Samson and I never had a problem. I never put my hands on him, but twice his whole life. I grabbed him and I said, hey, wrong guy.
Yeah, that's it.
And so this guy jumped up. He was all mad, threw me my package. He went back to his office. He calls, or his boss calls me, asked me what I'm doing with a vicious dog. I said, well, first of all, he ain't a vicious dog. He said, well, come after my guy. I said, well, did your guy tell you the whole story? Well, yeah, he said he pulled him, dog tacked him. Nah, there's a little more than that, brother. I said, first of all, your guy kicked, last week we brought packages, he kicked him. What kind of dog is he? I said, about 130-pound Rottweiler. Oh. He said, oh. He said, okay, all right. I said, he ain't vicious. He said, well, how are you getting away with having a dog in town? I said, you're a postmaster and you're you parcel guy. You don't know addresses? I got a 5-digit number. I mean, in Missouri, that's rule. 5 digits are rule around this area. Okay. He goes, oh, okay. Well, he's not going to be able to bring you packages no more. I said, well, I don't suspect that he will. So they started taking him to Cameron, drop him off at the VA home for my wife to bring home back. Yeah. I'm thinking if you would have just left the dog alone.
Yeah.
know, so, but they tried to get him banned and everything, and the sheriff laughed when they called him. I don't know what to tell you. Nobody else ever had a problem with that dog. Neighbors, you don't bother them. What'd you do to him? So
yeah.
Now,
exactly.
Since he kicked at him and he almost got pummeled, he wanted the dog banned, put down. Whatever happened to taking responsibility?
Yeah.
Okay. There's guys like me and a lot of other people I know. You punch me in the face, you think I'm just going to lay down and take it?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm sorry I scuffed your knuckle. No, I almost scuffed mine on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I got something for you.
We're going to rumble. Yeah. We're going to lay around.
We're going to go out back and have a come to Jesus meeting.
Yes, we are. So
one of us ain't coming back.
People want to ban things and people want to. There's two sides to every coin, and I don't know. Just stop putting your freaking milk in a bag, will you please? Yeah. It really just drives me in a box. If I see somebody putting boxes that's got a handle on the back, I'm gonna need bail money. I can't take no more of it. And here's one other thing too. If you're 325 pounds plus, don't walk up and complain. Oh, man, I need a candy bar. Man, if I don't get one, I'm gonna die. No, you had too many. Is why you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back away.
And man who's losing weight, trust me, I don't eat the candy bars like I did. Now, I'm not saying I don't, because that'd be lying, and we don't lie to each other.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
but
Take my fair share.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So those things like that. Comment, Jeremy and you guys, whoever's watching that, what bothers you about things that you see done. You know, I guess, and people don't know how to read things very well. In Hamilton, Missouri, I don't know if you heard about this or not. Somebody either put diesel in a gas car or gas in a diesel vehicle. But somebody did that, and now they're wanting to sue Casey's.
Oh, it happened here in Cameron. I think the delivery driver dumped the wrong fuel in the wrong tank. There were several cars that conked out. Didn't get half a block down the road, and tow trucks were being called. Yeah, it was. That I think that's what happened.
Cameron, well, I know. Oh, no, Hamilton. The guy took the pump off. If it's got a green, if it's a green pump,
Green,
it's got
that's diesel.
It's big as my finger, my thumb.
Yeah.
It's diesel. Everybody knows that. Diesel shouldn't even fit, but these new vehicles, they're all got the big holes anyway. They all fit in there.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But it says diesel. I mean, the 2.5-inch wide letters.
Green and yeah.
Everything else is red. There's obviously a situation. If something's green and everything else you see is red.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, diesel and your car says unleaded.
And now they want to sue Casey's already. If I was got Casey, I'd be like,
yeah, right. You're a moron.
You can't read?
Yeah.
I always like to get them when they complain about something. And I always say, is that your car? Yeah. Yeah. You got a valid driver's license, right? Yeah. Why? I said, well, just make sure you can read, because you have to read to take your driver's license test. Right? You read, yeah. What's that going to do anything? Well, read the sign, moron.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The sign's about
we know.
6 foot tall and about 4 foot wide. Unless you're Ronnie Millsap.
3 and 4 inch letters. Yeah.
Unless you're Ronnie Millsap.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. Ain't no way you miss the damn thing.
You know.
I mean, it's just
Roy Orbison.
It's just garbage like that.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, all jokes aside, Ronnie Millsap, hey, dude, watch that sign.
Oh, yeah.
He'd know there's a sign there. Come on, because it's common sense. Somebody's had to mess something up for a sign to be there, and you know it's happened.
Oh, yeah.
You know, now that diesel and gas thing, don't surprise me. That's happened before.
Right.
But the fact that this keeps constantly happening.
Now, I've seen, I had a friend of mine who pulled in to the Clark station down here on the corner, and he started pumping filled his diesel truck, and he wasn't paying attention because he was visiting with somebody else that he knew, and filled it with gas and didn't catch it until it was too late. So there was enough diesel fuel in it that it kind of crippled it right over across the street to Mike's, and there it sat till they could pull it in and drain it. And yeah, that was a fiasco. That cost him $1,000.
I did see a guy one time. He got up to 2 gallons of diesel in his unleaded car.
Right.
But he caught it and switched them out, and it wasn't too bad. It sputtered. It run. But it lubricated everything.
Yeah.
Real good.
I would, when I had a diesel pickup truck and I filled it up and it had a 40-gallon gas tank, I'd put 3 gallons of gas in it. Just because it wouldn't gel in the wintertime.
Yep. So he only put 2 gallons of diesel in his gas, but it ran on him. It sputtered and sputtered, but by the time he ran that out, he was okay.
He's okay.
But he was lucky. Now he had to change the fuel filter because diesel gas is just gross and nasty.
Yeah.
You know, now you can clean out your cuts with diesel.
Yep.
It'll burn like hell, but I guarantee to clean them. Okay? You won't have no problem with that. All right. Well, we'll kind of get away from that. But if there's something you guys want to say that's bothering you, and let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, we'll chat with you about it.
Yeah, I absolutely would. All right.
What's getting on your last nerve besides us?
Some of my damn nerves, all this political crap.
No, I know.
I don't at this point, I don't care who gets president. Just somebody get the damn thing. Let's get this thing over with.
Yeah.
Every 4 years, it's getting where I'm tired of turning on TV. Yes. It's so one-sided anymore. I don't even,
not even listening. It's beyond ridiculous.
Beyond ridiculous. We'll come back to that, guys. Let's get into some of our memes. We were observing these before the show started today. So
not bad, really.
No, it's always pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this one guy,
I like him.
We'll get to one guy on here. He's got a mustache, bro. We'll get to him in a second.
Oh, yeah. I want your all's opinion on this guy.
Right here, Chuck Norris' very first time at the beach.
There you go.
He took care of that shark. Yeah. Old Chuck. Now, this guy right here, When you sneeze so
Okay.
hard, your mustache changes lips.
That's-
Come on, man. That's not even.
I know you ladies out there are loving that.
Ladies, comment, please. Is that
Please, ladies, comment
he,
on this.
He must be married already.
No, he's
'Cause he
probably
ain't dating
single, and
like
that's
that.
why. That's
Well, that might be why he ain't married.
That's probably why he ain't
Could
married.
go either way. Yeah, it's a 50-50 situation right there.
That's just that's wrong on a lot of levels.
Yes, it is. And just like that, she'll never have to worry about being asked to cut the grass again.
Mm. I can't even.
I don't know. I've never seen a woman do that. I have seen a teenage kid do that.
Yeah,
I've seen the teenage kid come out and have it on top of one of them.
that's
whole mower.
just like wow.
Yeah, that's. Here we go. Moving on. Take your kid to work day.
Yeah.
Timmy he didn't enjoy none of that. Look at he's 0. That's funny, right?
I don't care who you are.
It
That's great.
is funny.
That's great.
Some people go too far with the art. Would you agree?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm not sure what purpose. I mean, if I was a deer blind, okay, I'd be
Yeah,
all right. I need a step right
you
there.
know.
Let it get better. But
That's
I mean, it's I don't know, kind of cool or not. Would you have this in your yard?
no, but I can tell you somebody had too much time on their hands.
Yeah, that's somebody that gets a Social Security check or a
and-
job. That's a Social Security
yeah,
check.
yeah,
right there.
yeah. I mean, come on.
This guy right here wanted to have fun with his Jeep, but he didn't have a well thought out plan about the tires. I sure hope we never need to use the spare. He'd have to drive out on 3 wheels.
As big as those tires are, you could have a flat on one, take it off, and it wouldn't drop. It just stay up there.
I'm pretty sure he can't get in that thing in the back.
Where's your step ladder, Betty?
Yeah. 'Cause yeah.
Okay, my wife's 4'10". Can you imagine? Okay, honey, hop in.
She's gonna tell you, yeah, right.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
She wouldn't get in it. She's scared of heights anyway. 2 feet off the ground, she's froze.
Sure, Alan. Yeah, she's really getting in that deal.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Here's what happens when you get a nice neighbor. A neighbor said he wasn't going to get as much rain as me. Nice guy that I am, I fixed him up.
There you go. Now that's being a good neighbor.
Being a good neighbor.
Like a good neighbor.
Get
And
over
not
there.
even State Farm. Okay.
Yeah. This poor kid. This kid was born with a suspended driver's license. He got a credit score of 300. That's messed up.
Oh,
All right, this
God.
next one, guys. Let me know. Would you have one of these or not? Is this a bad idea?
Yeah.
Alan and I
Let us know.
We're kind of leaning
We're
toward
kind of
yes.
leaning towards a yes on this.
Look at that. That. People are like, that's cheap. Well, not really, because he had to spend some money to get to have this done.
Yeah, it took a little bit to get the frame under it. Get the tongue welded on there. But yeah.
And like you said, this could work. Actually, a brilliant idea.
Now here's the thing: you can haul people in your camper going down the highway, but that's a camper, but it's technically not a camper. It's got seat belts in it, maybe. Can you haul your family in that
I don't know.
without getting pulled over? That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? We got a packet full of people and pull it down the road and just see.
I don't see, really any problem with it.
I don't either.
If-
I think it's kind of cool, really.
Hey, if it functions, hey,
Yeah.
what's the problem with it?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. Now, we didn't do a what is it a while ago, and I just ran across this. Here's the first time we're going to do a what is it.
Oh,
Now, what is it today is a who is it?
So who is
Okay.
it?
He got it right off the bat. Of course.
Yeah.
We should have.
I'm old enough.
Who is this guy?
Who is he?
100 entries into mystery box. You can tell me who this guy is.
That's right. And no, it's
All right. No, it's not a president. So you can save your bread and look at the president. It's not a president. Okay.
it's not Walter Cronkite in his younger years either.
Although he is from Missouri.
Yes.
Walter Cronkite was.
Yes, he was. St. Joe.
Uh-huh. All right, here we go. Now, video memes.
Name a part of her body a woman uses to control her man.
Them legs.
Wrap round.
Come on now.
Wrap round.
Take your time.
Mario.
Come on, I'm not here to play with you.
All up round.
Come on,
You don't know what to do.
Come on, you gonna have to
You
give me
don't
some
know
of
what to
that.
do
Come on,
with it.
listen.
All up.
Listen. Come
You
on.
all in there just scrubbing.
Listen.
You got that leg all. Figure out what the hell going on.
Hey. I didn't see nothing wrong with the answer either. I thought it was a good answer now.
I thought it was great.
Hey, you know.
Ladies, top 4 answers on the board. Here we go. Name a part of a woman's body that's usually larger than a man's. Cherie.
The chest.
Yes. Yeah. The chest. They're gonna play. Yeah.
See how many guys
Let's
get these
get
going.
to this one right away. I can't wait to hear these answers. Cindy. Name a part of a woman's body that's usually larger than a man.
Her badonkadonk derriere, her butt.
You scared me for a minute. I didn't know where you was going with this. Oh, padonkadonk, I was going, oh, God. Okay. The padonkadonk, the thing, yes. This is my favorite question on the feud ever. Name a part of a woman's body that's usually larger than a man's, Tiffany.
How about her hips?
Lord, them hips. Yeah, I love all these answers. These are my favorite answers. Ain't Gwen?
Okay.
Name a part of a woman's body that's usually larger than a man's.
How about her thighs?
A thigh. Yeah. Another favorite body part of mine. Her thighs. Good answer. That's okay. Let's go down here. Oh, this is so much. This is the best game show in the world. Name a part, Stephanie, of a woman's body that's usually larger than a man's.
Let's try her stomach.
Well,
When she's knocked up, it's larger than the man.
okay, okay.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, well, you know.
Let's put it up there, Steve. Number 4. Number 4 answer, Steve. Number 4 answer.
Right now, you're killing my buzz. It's floating along real nice here. Her stomach. Three, you got 2 strikes there. If it's there, you clear the board. If it's not there,
Clear that board.
the Carnets family gets a chance to steal.
Her lips. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I have yet to run up into that situation. You got lips bigger than these, this is going to be a disaster. You know, there's such thing as too much kissing. I almost killed a woman one time, smothered the girl half to death. Those lips! Ladies, here we go. Name a part of a woman's body is usually larger than a man's.
Her brain.
Yeah. You know what'll really tick me off? If it's up there, yeah, that's true. And I can't say nothing about it either, brother. I've seen it work out that way. Help us all, Father. The brain.
Okay.
That reminds me of a story. One time we were talking about that. And the guy says, how do you know that God ain't a woman? Well, I don't really know. It doesn't really say anywhere. He said, well, if he's a brilliant person, probably a woman. Okay, you guys shut the hell up.
When did it become cool? I don't know when, because I missed that generation to be disrespected.
Right.
I don't care if somebody only a couple of years old. It was
right.
always yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. We were never allowed to be disrespectful under no circumstance. Now these kids, they don't care, and the parents don't hold them accountable.
Right.
The parents think it's cute too.
That's
But
right.
little do you know. My grandma used to tell me all the time, she'd say, boy, you can listen to me on the outside or you listen to somebody on the inside. But somebody gonna tell you what to do sooner or later.
I know that's right.
Anyways, we're going to get back to that because that's a video on the. That's real. That is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see it, and then There's two reasons for that, though. Well, law won't let a parent do the job, and some of these parents are too scared and they don't want to hurt people's feelings to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
And so it happens. There's two. Where we're going to go from there, I don't know. All right, we got a couple of videos here of our good buddy Ron White, and normally I don't have a problem with these because I have permission to use Ron White, but I'll put my disclaimer on here
That's right.
just in case. But I have permission to use Ron White videos.
I had a show to do in 4 hours. I was drunk and missing a tooth. It looked a little unprofessional. Not to me, but to the fine folks at the Mirage, it goddamn sure did. I told him, I said, you got to get a dentist to patch this up. I will not go on stage looking like this because this tooth doesn't look that big until it's gone. They found an all-night dental school. This dentist is 14 years old. He hooks me up to the gas, and I don't feel anything. I'm like, dude, you need to turn this gas up. And he goes, there are regulations of the state of Nevada, stating which, Code 1, Section 4. Fuck. And I asked him, I said, where'd you go to college? He goes, Brigham Young. I'm like, fuck, dude, turn it up to Catholic. Never let a Mormon set your buzz level. Never. Don't do it. And I'll tell you why. They don't understand fucked up the way you and I do. They don't. They're guessing and they're shitty guessers. When he got through with the procedure, you could still tell which tooth he worked on because it was a different color. My teeth look like Indian corn.
Indian corn. Indian corn. All right, here's another one, Ron White. Again, I have permission, but I do not own the rights to this. I have permission to use this material. I'm not profiting from this, and we claim the Fair Use Act.
Doing its meet and greet the other day right after a show, and this young guy goes, when my girlfriend comes back from vacation with her parents, I'm going to ask her to marry me. Do you have any advice, Mr. White? Now, I just got off the ugliest phone
It's got some
call I've
language in
ever
this
had
song.
with my wife.
Your
About
discretion,
that
Bob.
house, and part of that house was going to be a rehearsal space for her band. And while I was shooting a pilot in Vancouver, it turned into a 24-track recording studio. And I was so goddamn mad I couldn't fucking breathe. It would spend $100,000 on this little fucking room. And and that builder, that motherfucker, I told him, don't you goddamn do it. Don't you fucking do it. And he fucking did it while I was in Canada shooting a fucking pilot. The motherfucker, you ever notice nobody ever dies when you wish they would? This conversation got so goddamn out of hand, the shit that should have never got said, and it just spun into this big shit storm of fuck. I'll tell you how the conversation ended, and then you'll know how it went. This is how the conversation ended. She goes, listen, Ron, I'm not trying to be an asshole. And I go, really? You're not even trying? Well, you're gifted. And I told this young guy, I said, yeah, if I were you, I'd go to a gay bar and let somebody fuck me in the ass and make goddamn sure I'm not gay. Because it looks like they're having more fun than anybody to me. And it does, too, because we live right next to West Hollywood. You go anywhere in West Hollywood, there's these gigantic gay men's clubs with these huge patios. These places are packed to the fucking rafters at 2:30 in the afternoon, 7 days a week. And these guys are laughing and dancing and drinking, and they're having a fucking blast. And you know why they're having so much fun? Because there ain't no goddamn women there. That's why. That's why.
Hail Mary, Mother of Grace.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Oh, God. I catch up on some of these comments.
Okay.
Emotional damages. I like when Jeremy
Yes.
said that. That's cool.
Hey,
fellas, sorry I'm late. Had to mow before the rain hits. Brother, we
Yeah.
understand. It's been nothing. 9 days, it's rained 7 here.
Yes.
Or 6 or something like that. I'm not far off, trust me. Yeah, I'm glad I got my mow too finally. But thanks for being here, brother. Hair. That kid's hair. It was rigged. I demand a recount. Yeah. Yeah. Well, on the Family Feud thing, he said there's something bigger on a woman than a man. I said mouth.
Mouth.
My wife's like, no, that's what I think he would say.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's not what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
what I think they're going to say.
Yeah.
I'm not on there playing the game, so it doesn't count me.
Shit was football tall. Well, my God. Yeah, you need to know about to get goats.
Get the goats out.
Get the goats out, yeah. She got a hair baller and sell it. Yeah. She got a hay baler and sell it. Yeah, I've had like it several times. One of the topics we're talking about, something really just gets on your nerves, and maybe it shouldn't, but me, one of the things that bothered me, a couple of things we laid out at the beginning of the show, but one of them is putting gallon milk in a damn sack. That just drives me. It's got a handle. Why you need a sack? That's a waste. Yeah. And then you turn around and complain because you got too many sacks. Well, stop putting milk in a sack. That's one way to stop all that garbage. Crap.
We never had plastic bags when I was a kid growing up. Everything was in a paper bag.
Yes.
And then talk about recycle. Okay, they've totally missed the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the grocery store. You buy the groceries. You carry out 2 or 3 paper sacks. Put the groceries away. Mom, grandma, whoever would fold up neatly the paper sacks and stick them in a little corner. And when all the kids came over to grandma's house or at home, they'd take the paper sack out, cut it open, lay it out flat on the inside facing up. And us kids would lay down with the crayons and the pencils and watercolor paints and would all day long.
Dean says, and paper bags were used as book covers for your school books.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
If you wore them out, something else you did to them too? When they got wore out and they couldn't use them no more, you put them in there and you started to wood stove with them.
Uh-huh. And we throw trash in there and then take the paper bag out, put it in the burn barrel and burn it. Poof, gone.
And sit around and talk about the old days.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
I mean, but these plastic bags, everything's so convenient now, but is it really convenient? Because you got to pay people to clean up this crap. My day, you got a bunch of paper anywhere.
Okay.
A lot of matches.
Now all the pop comes in plastic bottles. Okay.
All right.
In my day, they were glass bottles.
Uh-huh.
You took the glass bottles back. You got a 3-cent refund for your glass bottle.
Uh-huh.
They took those bottles back to the factory. They sterilized them, washed them, cleaned them, whatever they do to them, refilled them, recapped them, and sent them right back out.
Right.
Okay. Nothing was, because the full bottles on one side, and when he'd take them out, he'd put the empties in there in the wooden crates, and you didn't have plastic floating in the rivers and in the ocean and filling our landfills and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
Milk used to come in a glass jar.
That's right.
Okay. Glass jar, just like Chateau Dairy does right now,
Mm-hmm.
except the milkman brought it to the house and put it on the front porch in a little aluminum insulated container.
Well, I'm glad beer companies didn't start going to. They had this big thing about they wanted to go to plastic cans. First of all, plastic can be weird, and plastic bottles. Some beer I know there is plastic bottles, but they're just not. And I'm glad they just didn't do that. I don't drink a whole lot of beer, but when I do, I don't either. I want to taste it.
Yeah, and nothing makes it taste good that coming out of a glass bottle.
No, glass bottle.
Get your long neck.
Or
draft in a frosted glass. They don't even do frosted glasses anymore.
I heard that. I haven't been to a bar for forever.
Yeah.
And they used to keep them back there frosted, but I heard now they don't even.
They don't even do
they
that.
Need to bring you a can now, a cold frosted can.
No.
Well, there you go, frost my damn.
There's nothing like the cold draft beer going into a frosted mug.
Yeah, we're not telling you to go out and get drunk on here. We're just saying if we're all grown adults on here. You want to go have a cold beverage, go have a cold beverage. But things ain't like what they used to be.
No, beer ain't good unless it just chills your teeth right to the bone.
That's right. And I got a piece of evidence in my phone. I'll have it next week because I'm working on a thing. But they say diabetics can't drink beer.
In moderation.
Actually,
everything's in moderation.
Actually, only moderation is hard liquor.
Yeah, well,
beer, anything past 2, it actually does you a favor because it makes your liver stop producing its own glucose.
Yeah,
and
but
since you got too much anyway, it lowers your blood scores.
But the yeast in it is what you what you can't have.
Yeah, right. But they said it lowers your blood, it lowers your A1C, your scores, because you're not producing too much sugar. Your liver's not producing too much sugar. The beer brings it in.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know. While you're sleeping at nighttime, your blood sugars can spike because your liver manufactures.
When you're resting, yeah. And so when if he shuts it down, well, now I mean, don't go out there and be drinking a fifth of tequila all
yeah.
the time. And you think you're going to drink a lot of Jack Daniels?
Don't have a 24 pack before you go to bed every night. No.
I mean, you all heard of Waylon Jennings. I mean, for
Yeah,
Christ's
yeah.
sake,
Oh, yeah.
He lost his foot right before he died because of diabetes.
That's nothing to mess around with.
No, it's
I'm
not.
telling you.
It's not. And
Eyes, kidneys, heart, liver. Yeah, I mean, get you.
okay, Dean Sonny says they don't do that in Ohio. Closest place for me would be Michigan. Damn, I figured they would do that there. I do frosted glasses at my house? Okay,
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
nice. They told me in the Navy to drink with moderation. I still haven't come across a guy named Moderation.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, military, you drinking military is wild because I went overseas and we got over to Italy and I walk up there and they had this guy, he spoke English, right? But he's from there. I said, he said, what would you like? I said, well, I'll take a Busch Light. He got all deer in headlights on me.
Uh-huh.
He said, well, what's a Busch Light? Oh, well, give me a Budweiser. I said, is that American?
So,
Yeah, I thought it was worldwide. He goes, no, we don't have any American beer. I said, what do you got that's close to Busch Light? I said, well, we got this beer called Castle. It's Spanish beer. Very good beer.
uh-huh.
Pretty good beer. But the further I got into these places, Greece, Haifa, Israel, all these places, right?
Mhm.
I start drinking Heineken.
Heineken?
Now,
Oh,
the first drink of Heineken,
Yeah.
bro, give you Bell palsy, okay? First drink of Heineken. After that, pretty good beer.
Yep.
So I'm not afraid if I have to go get away with something, I'll give me a
Well,
Heineken.
you kind of got to get past that beer in Germany being, 17 to 21%. You know?
yeah,
Oh,
some of that
yeah.
stuff.
Well, it tasted briny, but after your first liter Stein, you just really didn't notice after that. You get that first one down, and the rest of that it's okay.
I was over. I got to. I don't remember where it was. I want to tell you Italy. Might have been Greece. Anyway, they were talking about this dark colored beer, and they said, "You American? How many can you drink?" I said, "Well, on a good day, I could polish up 4 or 5 and be okay because I'm just a kid, right?" They said, "You cannot drink 2 of these." I said, 2? Well, that don't even get me started. He goes, "I want to buy the beer for you if you could drink 2." I said, and I thought, well, this guy's so serious about wanting to buy my drinks,
Uh-huh.
saying I can't do it. Maybe there's something here, but I was an arrogant Marine.
Yeah.
So I made a mistake. I slammed the first one. Didn't sip it. He didn't care how long it took me. He just said, drink. I put that down. He goes, he said, which way would you like to lay? I said, I ain't laying no way. He said, over here be fine. We'll put a little shade on you. You'll be about 30 minutes. You'll be able to move. Whatever. Right. I tipped this beer up. I was watching everybody. They were all moving, going to fall down. I'm thinking, what the hell? Boy, I drunk it. I did drink it. I got drunk. All of a sudden, I stood up and just froze. My legs locked up. I couldn't fall down.
Yeah.
They wanted me to lay over here. I couldn't lay over there. I was asleep, my eyes open. I was damn. He paid for the 2 beers.
Yeah.
He was a man of his word.
Word you paid for it.
But they finally got me where they put a stool underneath me, and I kind of sat down on the stool a little bit, and they were a fan of me. Now, I got the first 2 down. I had to drink like an RC Cola, and I don't even drink pop.
Yeah.
I had to drink that to try to. They said,
Dilute
next
it
is
down
coffee.
a little bit.
They
Yeah.
tried to give me coffee and everything. I was a mess. Plumb up. I don't know what it was, but woo. Uh-huh. So now I learned. They say you can't drink 2 or probably not. We'll start me off 1. See that? Bet, hold that beer. Watch this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one time where watch this got my ass in trouble.
That's like my Singapore Sling episode. We were in a guest house in Germany, and there's 6 of us, and we were sitting around the table and we were eating.
Mhm.
And I ordered. One of the guys says, "Oh, you got to try these Singapore Slings." I said, "Okay." So I ordered Singapore Sling. It's kind of a sweet drink, Can't really describe it, but it ain't too bad. So sitting there visiting for about an hour and eating, I downed 7 of those. I stood up.
Oh.
So last thing I remember, I woke up in my cot. Guys, carried me out of there. All I did was I just stood up. That was it. I woke up the next day.
It's amazing how you can drink so much sitting down, but as soon as you stood up, as soon as you mess up your
that
equilibrium.
was it, man.
Yeah.
Woo, eyes rolled back. Ooh,
Yeah.
I was done. Or, yeah.
Which way you want to lay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do our on this day.
On this day, yes, here we
Today is
go.
May 14th. Tomorrow, the NFL schedule comes up, by the way, for those of you to care. Go back here and put it on the
This
screen.
day in Historia.
All right, this day in history. In 1804, Lewis and Clark depart to explore the Northwest.
Well, good for them.
Lewis and Clark. 1948, State of Israel was proclaimed. And that's a big thing.
Yes.
That was a big thing all over everywhere right now about this Israel conflict. And we'll talk a little about that in a second.
It goes right back to the 7-day war.
1973, America's first space station, Skylab, is launched. All right. Excuse me, be yawning on you guys. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
1796, early smallpox vaccine is tested. Oh, that's important.
Yeah.
1607, Jamestown settlers arrive. 1607. 1904, first American Olympiad opens in St. Louis, Missouri. That's the first time it's ever came to the United States like that, apparently.
Ah,
In the
did not know
1900s
that.
Anyway. You have to click all this off there. Get off there. All right. 1999, President Clinton apologizes to the Chinese leader for embassy bombing. What, did you do it? And why'd you apologize?
Yeah.
1998, Frank Sinatra dies. Oh, wow. He
Oh,
did die in
wow.
1998, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Wow. I forgot all about that.
Oh, blue eyes.
Yeah. 1991, 2 trains crash in Japan, killing more than 40 people. Wow. 1955, the Warsaw Pact is formed. So when the Warsaw Pact formed,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit after Israel became a state. 1787, Constitutional Convention delegates began to assembly. That's cool. And that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen, on this day in history.
Yes.
And again, we bring this to you from the History Channel webpage they have. And so if it says history in the name, they may know something about what you're doing.
You'd want to think so.
Wow. Yeah, Horace Tracy, Bad Horn. Right. Okay. Dean says the Northwest was a lot better back then. Not as many libtards. Yes.
Yes.
Frank Sinatra
Agreed.
was also a huge Lionel train collector. I did know that. I actually did know that. I was going to make it a trivia question, but I was like, damn, Dean will get this. He'll get this before I'm done writing it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. Now let's do our missing persons.
Yes.
And again, guys, please pay real close attention here, because if whoever got some information, these families would just love to be helped if they can.
Yes. This is a good thing we do.
Yeah. One day I hope to find somebody. They contact us. Hey, man, you guys did me good. Well, thank you. I'm glad you found them. All right. Let's go with her name is Sierra J. Chapman. December 27, 2022, Trotwood, Ohio. Dean, you're aware. I don't know how far you are from this place, but let me know. Here's what she looks like. She's got different color hair.
Mm-hmm.
There she's got
Pretty girl.
all color hair.
Yeah.
There's what she looks like without colored hair. Study both those pictures, so you have a good idea. All right, let's get to some stats here. Date of birth, November 12th, 1992. Her hair was black, eyes are brown. Her height was 5'5". Her weight was 115 pounds. She's a female, and she's a black female, her race. Reward. The FBI is offering a reward as of the FBI is offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information leading to the recovery of Sierra Chapman and the information that leads to the identification, the arrest, and conviction of the person or persons responsible for her disappearance. So they think she was taken against her will.
Yes.
Details. The FBI Cincinnati field office is assisting the police department in Ohio with their search for Sierra J. Chapman. Chapman was last seen during the early morning hours of December 27th, 2022. It had to be cold up in Ohio. That was
Yes.
December. That's a couple days after Christmas. At an Autumn Woods Drive apartment in Trotwood, Ohio. Chapman was reported missing on December 29th, 2002, and again on January 26, 2023. Police found her 2014 Cadillac SRX SUV in Middletown, Ohio. Her purse and her other personal items were located inside the vehicle. However, Chapman has not been located. The Dayton Police Department believes there may be suspicious circumstances surrounding the disappearance.
Wow.
I tend to agree.
Yep.
Submit a tip, guys. Anyone with information related to the disappearance of Sierra Chapman is asked to call the Dayton Police Department at 937-333-COPS. That's 333-COPS or 937-333-2677. You may also contact your local FBI office, your nearest American embassy or consulate, or you can submit a tip online at tips.fbi.gov.
And she was born when in 92?
Yeah, right there, 92. Yeah.
92. That makes her 31.
Yeah, right now she's 31. And the field office in Cincinnati. Or, of course, as usual, guys, you can submit a tip online. One more time.
There she is.
This has got to, I mean, we got to stop treating each other like this, man.
Mm-hmm. It's just wrong.
We just
There's so
do.
much mean in this world, it ain't even funny.
Yeah, it really is. It's all right. There you go, guys.
Okay.
Heavy information.
Keep your eyes open.
And Dean, I don't know, brother, where she's at from you. Let me know how far it is she was away. It was extremely cold that year. I was in Great Lakes. Okay, well, it's cold as hell, he said. He said, never heard of Trotwood, Ohio. Okay.
Okay.
Well, Dean ain't around. Dean must be on the other side, more toward the lake up there. And I'll tell you what, it's cold up there, guys.
Mm.
So that's let me see how close J-Dub is. Oh, he got her. All right. Yep. He got his message. He'll be on here in a little bit. So
Okay.
let's wait on him. So we did a missing persons, and we'll get ready to segment.
Trivia?
Yes. Just today, you got a trivia today, correct?
I got the trivia today. It's a two-parter.
All right.
It's a two-parter, so
What do you-
warm up your Google fingers.
What are you giving for?
Okay. If they get both parts of the answer right, let's give them 100 points in the mystery box.
Okay.
If they can only get half of it, I'll give them 25 points.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
you want
It-
100?
I want 100.
Both.
Yeah, 100 for both.
All right, here we go.
They can only come up with one. You're going to get just 25. So I'm going to make you work for it there. Okay. Are your Google fingers warmed up? Okay. Every once in a great while, you will come across a quarter that has paint on it. What is that quarter called, and how did it get its name?
I want to repeat that one more time.
Okay. It's been a long time since I've gotten one, but every once in a great while, you will come across a quarter that has paint on it. Okay. What is that quarter called, and how did it get its name?
All right. Well,
Okay, so there, get your Google fingers going, because you younger generations out there are going to have to Google it probably. Yeah,
well,
others my age should know. just saying.
so while we're waiting on the answer to that.
Yep.
All right. Again, I don't like to go totally political on here. That's not what we do.
No.
Okay. But sometimes we have to comment on something. So first of all, I'm not one of the guys people say, what's your opinion I really don't have an opinion. I write jokes. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about this a little bit. It's been all over the news about Israel, pro-Israel, pro-Hamas. I don't live over there. I don't have a dog in the fight. But being a citizen of this country, I see it spill over into my neighborhoods. There's the problem I got. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the goings-ons in Israel. And to be honest with you, I really don't care. But when you shove it down my throat like that, I got an opinion. But here's the deal. Israel is Israel.
Mm-hmm.
The Hamas are terrorism. I will not negotiate, and I will not have any sympathy for terrorists.
No, none.
Period.
Zilch.
Period in the story.
That's it.
Okay. They need to, this needs to be taken care of. Do I think we should stop giving Israeli weapons to fight? I don't think we should have given weapons to fight anyway. I mean, let them spend their own damn money on that crap. Okay, they're supposed to be the most elite fighting forces, the Israeli army. Let them take care of it. Why is it all of a sudden everybody's out of ammo and out of war materials? Ukraine out of war materials. Who sends us stuff? If we could have war materials, somebody gonna send me a new M16? No.
Yeah. Uh-uh.
So, I'm trying to tread lightly because I know some people that are Jewish. I mean, I had a grandmother who was German Jew or Jewish German, whatever. I don't even care what the vernacular is. She's my damn grandmother. She's a German Jew. Okay. So maybe a little bit in me, I don't know. But where are you at with this thing?
Well, I'll tell you. I'm gonna take my stand.
And they were painted red. So here you go.
Yes, they were
in the house. It was house money to justify a complaint about the machine.
About what?
A complaint about a machine.
No, it's not a complaint about a machine. That's you're close, but it's not a complaint about a machine. So who is that?
Dean.
Oh, Dean. Okay.
And he got painted
I'll
red.
tell you what.
He got painted red.
Okay. Yeah. The first part of that is absolutely 100% correct. Okay.
House money. So
It's house. It was called the house coin.
House coin. Okay.
It's called the house coin.
All right.
Okay. He got real close, so I'm going to give it to him.
All right.
Okay. All right. Because the second part has something to do with the machine. Okay. Years ago, they used to have jukeboxes in your taverns, restaurants. Used to have them in drugstores, wherever there was a jukebox at.
Right.
It was there. Okay. The jukeboxes did not belong to the store. They were owned by the vendor that put them in there and changed out the records and stuff in the jukebox.
Still kind of like it is today. Still
kind of like it is today. Still.
And he said free plays.
And what it was is if there was no customers in there, and the employees were working or tending bar or waiting on cleaning their restaurant or whatever, and they wanted some music, they would put paint on the quarter, put it in the jukebox. When the guy came around to collect his quarters, he would sift through the coin box and return those painted quarters back to the owner, and then he would take the rest of the quarters and move on. That way they owe it because they wanted their quarters back.
Right. And they're the owners.
And they're the owners. Yeah. So they were called the house coin, and that's how they got their name. And that's what the deal was on that.
And for free plays.
And for free plays, yeah.
Okay.
The employees could have free plays all the time, as long as they used their house quarter.
Excellent. Man, that's
so
very
there you
good to
go.
me. All right, we'll get to you in just a second about Israel here. Just I want to one more time. The what is it for the day? And again, it's actually a whose is it? What is it? Is a who is it again? All right. Tell me who that is. 100 entries into the mystery box. If you could tell me who this guy is,
yes.
The only hint I will give you, he is not a president.
No.
Not a president.
He's not a politician at all.
All right. Maybe he should have been.
He probably would have been all right.
He probably would have been all right.
Yeah, I think he'd have done a good job.
Yep, I do too. All right.
Okay.
Where are you at on this whole
Okay, back to Israel.
Israel thing?
I'm going to this
Close, close, Justin. No, although Walter is from Missouri, so no, that's not
No,
Walter's a Missouri boy. No, it's not Walter Cronkite.
no, it's not Walter Cronkite. No, 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 no. Where I stand at on this Israel thing is we are a nation that when we were founded on godly principles, and the founding fathers used the Geneva Bible when our country and our Constitution was written. And being a godly nation, as we have always built on, Israel is, as a Christian nation, Israel should have our support. We are not Jews, but for those who profess to be Christian, we are adopted into that family as a Christian nation. So my stand on it is I would rather support Israel and stay under the blessings of God in this country, and Lord knows we need that right now, other than being a goat nations. Because if you study your Bible, you'll find out that your goat nations don't fare too well.
Well,
So we better be backing Israel with whatever means is possible. And we have always been allies to Israel ever since the beginning. And regardless, we need to continue our alliance with that country.
right, right. Let's go a little step further. I agree with that. But those tribal communities, though, it ain't just over there. My people never thrived either. They wasn't going to be. They wouldn't.
No.
They did live thousands of years, and they had hierarchies, but they always fought because they got tribal mentality. One tribe wants to be in charge, and it never worked out. All right. That being said, all of these, I wouldn't call them riots. I don't really think they're riots. All these protests,
Right.
peaceful or not, on these colleges like that, they always say, "Ding, ding, 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 we have a winner." They always say, "James Cash Penny." That is correct.
That's
That is
it.
him. That is
Yes,
exactly
yes,
what it is.
yes. Congratulations.
And did you know, Dean, that he didn't get clothing? It wasn't his first endeavor. He had a prized bull. He was a cattleman,
Uh-huh.
and matter of fact, it's buried out there just outside of Hamilton. His bull. So he had a prize bull that many people got different line on. These colleges that let these things go on, and one of the big demands is to pull the cops out.
Mhm.
No.
No.
Matter of fact, get in there. You got faculty out there standing protesting. I got a problem with that. I know they might be Jewish and stuff like that, but listen, they are paid a salary from the university to be on the university side of this deal. If they don't want to say anything, stay neutral.
Stay neutral. Just be quiet and stay out of it.
But don't go out there and the anti-Semitic. I mean, Jeff Onyx has a good little bit when he says it's a joke, but it's actually a true story. Jeff Onyx is part Native American like me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Only we don't have, not all Native Americans have big ass nostrils. Mine are over, but we all don't. It's just
Right.
a fact. And so he told this guy he's Native American, and this guy said, "Oh yeah, I can tell by your nose." And
really?
just not a sensitive guy. He didn't really care either way. However, if he'd have said that to a black guy, they'd probably been up in arms.
Don't you know?
If he
Don't
said
you
that
know?
about a Jewish,
Yeah.
they'd been all up in arms. I don't care less. I said, "Cool." They said, "Well, I can tell by your feet." Oh, thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's what. Go try buy shoes or something. So these from the river to the sea. I don't know if anybody's ever heard that term, knows exactly what that means. I happen to know what it means. It means run the Jews off into the ocean, let them drown. Is what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Or the ocean, the sea. Running from the river. That's the Gaza place right there. If you look on the map, you'll see what I'm talking about. And they say, well, they're allowed to say that. No. Either quit being pansies and let them say what they want, or don't let them say anything at all. But don't be too wishy-washy, because it gives people ideas. They can go around and say things they can't say. To me, I'm a big advocate of saying what the hell you want to say. Okay. Now we know that That only works for the government of the United States. Only you can say whatever you want against the government, and you can't be locked up for it. But private entities, you don't have freedom of speech.
Right.
So you better be able to put up with backlash. I'm the type of guy I put up backlash. I just say kiss my ass and go on. Okay. But I think we ought to be saying what we want to say. But there's so much that's going on right now. The colleges being shut down and all this marching in the streets and all this. If they're for Hamas, the terrorist organization over there, I think they ought to be sent away.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm not going to say arrest them and bust their heads,
No,
but
I don't support any terrorist, and I don't trust a communist as far as I can throw them. I grew up, served during the Cold War and a hot war. Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen the Iron Curtain. I've seen the Berlin Wall, stood guard on the Berlin Wall. And I'm telling you, I've seen what that type of lifestyle is like. I got close to it. These eyes have seen it. So don't tell me it don't exist. I've seen people die because they would rather try and defect to the West than live another second in a socialistic communistic government. Absolutely seen it. And you can't do anything to help them until they step across the line on your side. Then you can help.
Right.
But no, this terrorist activity and people here protesting, supporting Hamas and all the other terrorists. I mean, come on, people. Think of the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, the jetliners. Where's your memory at on this?
Dean said if Palestine didn't want these problems with Israel, they should have never attacked Israel.
That's right. They struck the first blow.
But that's the thing. Not according to them in mainstream media. There's actually media outlets that say Israel's at fault and they should run off the Jews. And I don't,
you can fill volumes with what they're not telling you in the news.
So you got these things going on.
Yeah.
And then I see these guys attack our border patrol agents. And they said border patrol agents have to put up with a little bit of attacking because they can't defend themselves. I don't understand why we just can't shoot these damn people. It's called an
just
invasion.
Shoot them and be done. Yeah, it's an invasion.
I'm not saying you got to kill them, but you take out a kneecap. I get 5 kneecaps, and it solves a lot of your problems. They'll see that they're getting shot. They'll back off. You know, whether the cartels want some, we'll send the Marines down there or SEALs. There you go.
Rednecks.
They don't want nothing to do with rednecks.
Send them down there.
Yeah.
Rednecks take care of it.
But yeah, and they're going to take care of it, and they're going to be like the government wants.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they ain't got no hierarchy. You know?
Yeah.
They were living in somewhat peace until last October. Yeah, but like I said a while ago, it's tribal mentality. I know my people, lost out from it. That's one of the biggest things. Me and Jeff Onyx talk about a lot, native culture stuff, and we have disagreements about some of it. Some of it we agree 100% on. One of the things he doesn't want to agree on. Yeah, we didn't have a single treaty. The white man broke every treaty with them. Okay.
Yeah.
But we was not a sovereign nation anyway. We wasn't even we had 5 civilized tribes, but there's way more than 5 tribes of Native American tribes. Way more than 5. There's hundreds. Okay. Well, around here we got the Kansas and the Missouri and the Iowa tribes.
I might be wrong,
right,
but there were 700 different tribes of the Sioux Nation.
Yeah. So
just Sioux. Just the Sioux only.
And then you had the people that spun off from the Sioux.
Yeah, they didn't count the Blackfeet and the Crow and the Choctaw and the Apache and the Cherokee and Comanche and there you go.
Geronimo.
Yeah.
He was part of Choctaw. He hung out with the Sioux, and so then they spoke multiple languages. Okay.
Yeah.
But everybody with the Pawnee and those guys like that. The mean ones always wanted to be in charge. Yeah. They just wanted disorder.
Like in our country around in this part of the woods, you had the Mizzou Indian, you had the Osage and the Iowa and
and all around, and they all want to be in charge. And obviously, you can't, so it doesn't work. So the tribe mentality thing just doesn't work. However, I got the conversation at the barbershop. Is there such thing as an honest government? First, you answer that question. That's a no-brainer. No,
no, not.
I don't even know why that's even a real question. You know damn good well there's no such thing as honorable government. But they said, is it? But the question went on a little further and made me think a little bit. Is it dishonest government or dishonest people who are entitled that make the government dishonest? Because after all, government of the people, for the people, by the people. So it says you don't do something to your neighbor and then get mad and cry victim when you get lit up. But you know what, though, Dean? That's the way these people are, man.
That's what they are.
They don't want you to finish up. I had a guy who called on me. He pushed me. The dude was 5'7", maybe 130 pounds. Okay. I'm between 5'11" and 6 foot, depending on what police station I leave. All right. At that time, I was 235. I was bench pressing over 350 pounds. He going to push me. The cop's like, well, you're big. You should, I don't want. I should let him assault me. I don't know what he's got in his damn hand.
Yeah.
I cleaned him up.
Yeah.
I whooped his ass. Okay. Well, I had to go to court on this. And finally, the judge's like, wait a minute. Why are you pushing on a guy that's built like a gorilla? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
So he
You
made that
moron.
made that guy take a piss test and everything else, and threw it out. But there's people like that think that they could do things and they don't want to be held accountable.
No.
That's all these government entities right now. All these guys don't want to be held accountable for what their action. Guys, he's here. Let's welcome our brother.
Yeah,
our
my
friend.
granddaddy
J-Dub.
used. Go ahead. Hey, hello.
What's happening, fellas?
Hey, brother. I don't know how much of the conversation you heard, but where you at on it?
On which one?
All of them.
All of
Fill in the blank.
We were talking.
And if you don't know, make it up.
Yeah. Well,
Right, there you go.
The government does. It sounds legit.
Yeah.
Quote some source from the Red Panty Downs news source. I learned that. Yeah. Red Panty Downs.
right.
That's
However, one thing I did learn today I thought was actually kind of cool, and Dean can verify this. I actually learned today what the fantail was for, and that big open section in the back of an aircraft carrier. Apparently, when they're having issues, when they have to stop fly-ups up on the flight deck, that's for the aircraft to actually go into the hangar. They just fly directly into the, in through the fantail or right into the hangar there. So they can get right to work and everything else. Yeah. I learned
that's
today.
it. Yeah. I read that somewhere. I wasn't for sure. I thought, what? It takes something
As if
to land
you
on
can
top, but you're going to land inside.
He's losing his mind in the comments right now.
That's not true.
So
I had to
joke
get
on
on the
that
bandwagon with
one.
you.
There is Dean shared a post earlier today. I read it. I was like, I felt dumber. I felt my IQ lowered the more I read onto it. It's like whoever this page is, their AI generator is dumb.
Dumb.
It's just,
Yeah, there you go.
God.
That's funny.
So there's that.
Yeah,
Another thing is I did not know that about the whole quarter thing that you were talking about earlier.
Oh,
there,
really?
Commander.
You didn't
Yes,
know that?
the whole with the paint on the quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely new one on me.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Call
but
the house
it makes-
quarter.
It makes complete sense. It really does. So
Yeah.
I got
no
something
pun
else to blow your
intended.
mind.
I've got a couple of them in my coin collection at home.
Yep.
Right.
And so it's just kind of, and yeah, paint's kind of wore off of them, but you can tell they were
Yeah.
painted at one time.
Yeah, you got a different life you need to talk about. So, yeah. Hey, I got 142, J-Dub. There's a new
Yo.
style of mustache.
Yes.
When you sneeze so hard that your mustache. Oh, geez.
Ain't that great?
I think we can all imagine just how goofy Dale Earnhardt or Sam Elliott would have looked. Their mustaches below their bottom lip.
Imagine Wyatt Earp having that curl on the bottom lip.
Wonder if he can make handlebars out of it down there.
Oh, man.
By the way, forget the neck beard, man. That's the new thing. That's gonna be the new thing. Goat stachio. Yes, Steve, that's what we'll call it from now on. The goat stachio.
Just let this percolate. Just let this invade your mind a little bit. I don't know if he's hanging upside down when he fell asleep and his buddies did him a favor and shaved his beard. Or what.
Oh my god.
G first,
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know what
saying,
happened.
That's why I said that's Sam Elliott's version of the neck beard right there.
That's time we always say no. No.
Show me
brother.
the tin of fucking almond.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Now we were
my
talking a little bit
goodness.
about things that irritate you, simple things that irritate you. I let off with putting your gallon of milk in a damn bag, and then complain about we got too many bags out, wasting bags. The milk, it's got a freaking handle. It doesn't need a bag. Lady,
Yeah.
tell me, well, it helps to keep it cool. No, it don't.
Don't.
It doesn't. No.
No,
You
it
guys-
does not.
The Mythbusters prove that ain't even a thing. That's not even real. Okay.
The
And
only way
boxes.
that can work is if you put it in one of those plastic shopping bags from like Winco or Safeway or something and put ice in there with it. That's the
Yeah,
only way
yeah, there
that's
you
gonna
go.
work.
Yeah, you got to have
If
ice
not-
with it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That ain't happening, Captain.
No.
Oh my
No. And
gosh,
boxes.
no.
And putting boxes in bags too. That just, especially if they got handles on them. Stop. Stop. It's
my,
not
my biggest gear grinder is people that pace when you're driving. Is when you're on the highway and you got a right lane and a left lane in front of you, same direction to travel, and you have two people that'll sit there. One, they're driving under the speed limit, and two, they decide that they're going to ride right next to each other
Yes.
and not one move to get out of the way so traffic can get around. Those people, there's a special
Yeah.
place in hell for those people. I'm just saying right now.
That's-
There's a
that's-
special
I
level
get-
reserved just for them.
I get those around me when we're going somewhere on the interstate, and I say, "Lord, send a semi up here, break this up."
Right?
Lord, there's got to be a semi out here somewhere.
Oh.
Push these people out of the way.
It happens all the
Yeah.
time when I'm on my way into work in the morning. It's like, really, just go.
I was 16 years old, living in Jamesport, Missouri. We just put on a comedy show there. Shout out to them guys; they did a good job. My uncle got beside the same thing. The two Amish guys were right side by side, taking both lanes, and they were talking. my uncle being full on redneck
In a buggy.
in buggies, right? Full on redneck. He taps the fucking buggy with the car and laying on the horn. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. The horse went batshit crazy, went down a ditch. The buggy turned over. The Amish guy shit his doors.
Oh,
Got sideways. He went over there like that. My uncle just kept on going. He goes, problem solved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were
Oh, my
conversations going down the road.
That's how you clear highways in the Midwest.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Right? The other
Oh,
one is
gosh.
when you're, hey, next time gas. Yep. Yeah. That's a valid point.
I put some in the freezer. Yeah.
Might gel a little bit on you, but you'd be all right.
Yeah.
It depends on what.
Well,
if
then
it's
again, it depends
93.
on how cold you set the freezer.
And it depends on if you get it from Casey's. It's got water in the gas. That'll freeze pretty quick.
Yeah.
Right?
Not enough heat to get rid of it.
Did you
Is
miss
it
our
summer
opening?
blend or winter blend?
Yeah. You missed one of our opening stories. Some guy here in the town, outside of town, I live in Hamilton, Missouri.
Right.
Some person, derelict, I'm going to say, pulled his
Okay.
car up to the pump, reached up, grabbed the gasoline, and put it in his diesel truck.
Oh, this poor soul.
And he filled it up.
Oh, this poor soul.
Now he's going to sue Casey's. Casey's like, how? They're color coordinated. The green here is diesel. Diesel
Yeah,
has a
I
big
think that's
old
national
hole.
standard, really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's national
Yeah.
standard.
So if that's green and he's red, it's not stop and go, dumbass. That's colors.
The only other difference I've ever seen, aside from either the black handle or the green handle, is
Mhm.
either the red handle or the yellow handle.
Yellow handle. Yeah.
Yellow handle is for kerosene.
Yes.
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be. Yeah. Around
Kerosene.
'cause we still
Around
got people
here,
that sell it,
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and that's like page 2 of your
Yeah,
driver manual.
Yeah.
like page 1 of your owner's manual in your car. I mean,
It even tells you on your dash, on your fuel gauge most of the time.
Gasoline
It'll tell
only.
you gas fuel only or diesel fuel only. Herp a derp. It's like you might as well just go ahead and put gas, regular gasoline in
Yeah.
in the
Dean,
in the
sometimes
diesel.
it is. Sometimes it is. It's either yellow or blue. Yes,
Yeah,
sometimes it is. Depending on who's selling it. Yeah. So they're going to sue now. They filed a lawsuit against Casey's. Now, if you're the owner of Casey's, you're going to court like, really, Judge? Really? Honestly,
Right?
no one else seems to have this issue. I mean, I'm marked.
Wait,
For the love of God.
Okay, let me ask this: was this in town?
Yes.
Yes.
At a publicly used gas station. You know where Casey's is? It's right there in the interstate.
Yeah, right there off 36.
All
right
I'm
there
saying is-
on 13.
Ronnie Millsap could have chose the right one. Okay. Smoky Mountain, right? Yeah, you could have got him one.
Yeah.
Hey, dumbass.
I'm gonna go get my fuel.
Hey, he'd be like, hey, dumbass. Dumbass. The Vigor hose, that's diesel. Just saying.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's a stranger with my hose. Oh wait.
Don't put in the wrong gas because I don't walk no. I don't want to walk no more. Imagine you're a mechanic at a gas station. This guy comes in with this story. After you're done laughing,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll get the.
And then how far down the road did the guy get after he filled up his tank?
Just up the 36 highway. He didn't even make it to the other exchange there. I'd say
Didn't
maybe
even make it to the
maybe 4 miles. Maybe.
Doing good.
He
Yeah.
coasted.
Apparently,
Wow.
maintenance was up on his vehicle before he did that.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine that accidentally did that a couple of years ago, right over here on the corner. I was showing earlier on the show. He got to visiting and got distracted and wasn't paying any attention, and he filled his diesel with gas. He had about a quarter tank in there, but he topped it off with gas. And then he realized what he had done. Well, his mechanic is the same as my mechanic, just across the street, and that's about how far his diesel made it. They had to pull it in there. It cost him $1,000 to get it all cleaned out and reprimed and everything.
Oh my God! He's
yeah.
lucky that's all that had to be done.
Yeah, he was lucky. He was real
Because
lucky.
a lot of times that's like changing fuel filters, that's injector damage. You gotta dump and empty the tank, drop and empty the tank. You got all that you gotta do, man.
Yeah. He said he had enough diesel in there that and it was just right around, it was just across the street. So it saved him. If he'd have been going down the road, it'd have been too bad. It would have been everything.
He had a Fred Flintstone it.
Oh, I'm sure they probably changed the filters.
Several times.
Oh, I'm sure that's not all they changed.
Oh yeah,
that's injectors, everything.
Everything had to be pumped and
relubed, all that.
Everything. The whole. Yeah, it cost him $1,000 to get it done.
Oh, that's cheap.
That was cheap. He got off cheap.
I wonder if that was just his deductible.
I don't know. It might have been.
Imagine trying to turn that into your insurance guy.
Well, see, now here's the thing. At least there's 2 states where that actually happened more commonly than what you thought it would.
Yeah.
New Jersey and Oregon would be the 2. Why? Because for the longest time, these 2 states were, self-serve was no bueno unless it was commercial. I.e., you were driving a commercial rig, you could do it yourself for PUC or diesel in a lot of cases. But even then, a lot of times diesel was, privately owned. That was one of those little known types of deals because, self-serve was banned for so long. Yeah, exactly. But, you would have gas attendants every once in a while, guys that sniffed too, have been working in the profession a little too long and had a little too many fumes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they would want, with that case, then yes, then
I get it.
A lot of those companies could be held liable for putting the wrong fuel in someone's gas tank. But on the self-serve side,
down here at the Casey's here,
luck, buddy.
Yeah.
The one here in
That's
Cameron,
your
they had
stupidity.
they had to put bags and stuff all over the nozzles down here
I see.
because apparently when the tanker came in, from what I'm understanding, dumped diesel into the gas thing down there. So they had to
Oh.
come in and take, and there was a lot of cars that conked out. My son-in-law works for State Farm as an agent, and he said the phone was ringing off the wall if there was any way they could claim that on their insurance
Yep.
company. And so he says we was
Should be,
having
I believe,
what? Yep.
would fall under comprehension, wouldn't it?
Comprehension. Yep. Yep. And so Casey's-
Richie's like, yep,
yep.
done.
That's it.
So now here's a funny thing about that. You know, you talk about with vehicle damage and stuff like that. One thing
Yeah.
I actually learned here recently is that the EPA actually put a deal out. I'm working on trying to double check this, but I heard rumors, and correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but here a couple of years ago, the EPA put out that petroleum-based products in regards to like with how when it comes to vehicle manufacturing, like a lot of your plastics and wiring harnesses and stuff like that
Mhm.
are no longer really a thing. So a lot of those plastics now they've gone away from using petroleum to now a soy based.
Yeah, I heard that.
Soy based. Here's the problem with that. Is that now, especially with a lot of your commercial fleets, they have discovered a lot of rodent damage because of the soy base. I know a few people that work in particular, you know, work in different trades like electrical, as a prime example.
Oh boy,
Yeah, their work vans.
Uh-huh.
The newer, particularly the newer like Fords, newer Ford vans, or you know, the Sprinter vans or whatever you call them. Yeah, they like to go in for chewed up wiring harnesses, and this is a thing. Rodent damage is not covered under either warranty or a lot of insurance plans. So a lot of these outfits, even these bigger outfits, are having to pay out of pocket for their fleet repairs
Wow.
right now, and it's costing them big money.
Oh, the wiring
So-
harness is just what a nightmare. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Holy
with these
buckets.
newer rigs. It was funny
Uh-huh.
because this one individual I was talking to, he was telling me, you know, fill me in on this. I was like, really? I had no clue this was a thing until he kind of started filling me in about it. I started looking into it. I was like, oh, damn. This stuff actually is, man. And it's cost some big bucks. I looked, I was like, so bet you wish you had your old work van back again, huh? And his was like a 2018 or something like that. You know, he had a 2018 Ford van, you know, panel side van.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like, yeah, I miss my old rig. I asked for it back, and they said no.
I'll just keep my old panel van. It doesn't even have power windows, power seats, nothing. It has AM, FM. It has AC and heat. It doesn't even have cruise control on it. I want them as plain Jane as possible, so that there's that less to go wrong.
Right? I don't blame you.
and-
So
yeah.
make a mental note, folks, when you buy a
Yep.
new vehicle. And why I say new vehicle, I'm talking 2020 or newer.
Mhm.
Make sure that freaking rodent damage is covered in your comprehensive policy, because that will save you big bucks down the line.
Wow.
Will save you big bucks, especially when it comes to electrical. And swear to God, it's like 75% of what these vehicles are anymore is no longer mechanical, it's electrical. So
Oh yeah.
especially this time of year when all the critters like to come out of their hidey holes and start looking for food and everything else. Yeah.
What Einstein thought this one up. Soy base.
The EPA. It was funny too, because I made a comment to him. I was like, see, this is why I would not get elected. He goes, oh, why is that? I was like, because there's two agencies in the government that I would abolish out the gate had I, made to a higher power of government. He goes, what's that? I said the EPA and the IRS.
Yes.
Those would be the two to go around the window. I mean, I understand there's some sort of, environmental protections need to be put in place. That makes sense. I get that. We have to come up with some sort of revenue to fund our government and keep it going. I understand that. However, you should be able to do your taxes on the back of a postcard, not a freaking book.
When I first started doing my taxes, I could do it on a half a sheet of a form that was already printed up, and you could just fill it in. It's basically it's basically 1040 easy 1040. That was it. It's like,
my man,
it's like what you made, what was held out, what the taxes were, your Social Security. This is what you got coming back.
Thank you.
Fold it up, mail it in. That was it. That was the end of it.
You say you want to get rid of EPA. I back you, and I tell you why I back you. Something simple. This is a simple thing. I'm sick and freaking tired of going to get a gas jug, and I can't get the gas out of it because this stupid high-tech handle either don't freaking work, or the gas eats through the rubber fucking seals on the son of a bitch, and then it runs all over you, and you smell like mixed gasoline, like you put in your chainsaw, your fucking weed eater, because Michelle Obama's stupid ass wanted to change the goddamn. I'm sorry about this. All these fans, fuck off. All right, Michelle Obama can just kiss my goddamn crack all up in there, all the hairs. Take a nutritious lick out of my ass, Michelle Obama, because you fucked my life around with your goddamn jugs. Okay? They ain't no good. They're of the devil. Okay? They are. They're the devil, Bobby Boucher. They're fucking devil. And they suck. I swear to God, I shouldn't say this, and the communication of it might get me in this, but if somebody needs an ass whipping, it's her. Okay? Right there. And all these people that voted for this with her, okay? I mean, I had some nice jug spouts in one of my jugs until Obama got president. And now I went to buy one of them. What is this? Michelle Obama, the first lady, said that we have to use this. Fuck her. What the hell is she? She'll pour gas. When's the last time she filled a chainsaw up? When's the last time she ran a weed eater? Suck my ass.
That's why I'm still using my old metal 5-gallon gas cans.
I went back to mine. You know why? Because the lid turns on the side.
The old commander over there using jerry cans on the side of a freaking CJ5.
Yeah. I use steel cans.
Yes, I'm gonna go online and have my wife go to some military shop and get me some fucking steel cans. Okay, I don't care if they're heavy. Don't care.
Don't care. Just got to make. They just got to have that flexible
with a 5-gallon jerry can and a donkey dick.
To go on it.
Yes. I bought like 9 of those motherfuckers one time. Like, do we need some of them? Yes. Michelle Obama. Yes. Thank you, bitch. Here.
I got 2 old 5-gallon metal gas cans that have, one has Imperial
That's old.
gasoline emblem on it, and the other one's DX.
Yeah, it's even older.
Oh, Jesus.
Gas out of them.
And they're still dumping gas with them. Okay? Keep your plastic. I'm using metal.
Those are money right there, man.
That's right.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I mean, I don't want to go off left field on y'all, but son of a
Are you
bitch.
sure about that?
I'm telling you, between Michelle Obama's spouts and fucking milk in a bag.
Dang, bad man of comedy. Tell us how you really feel.
You get past 50 and shit just sucks. Okay,
there's no filter no more.
It's like I'm in a restaurant. The lady brings me my fucking glass. All right, she says, "You want a straw?" I said, "No, I don't need a straw." She brings me back a straw. I said, "Well, it shouldn't irritate me, but I'm like." Well, you bring me a straw. No, I didn't lip this thing all to hell. I mean, no, I don't want a straw. Wife's like, you take the straw. No, sweet. Oh, I didn't quite get loud with her. Let's not get twisted. Okay. No, sweetheart, I don't need no straw. Jesus. Sir, you want anything else? Yeah, the check would be nice. Motherfucker. Christ. See you next week.
Mercy.
Anyway, I'm sorry about that, JW.
Yeah.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine.
Was I wrong, though?
No, you're not wrong. But hey, and here's the other thing too. Speaking of the whole gasoline issue, it reminds me and the milk thing and the milk carton thing earlier about chilling it. Like here a couple of years ago when we had the gas shortage out there in the East Coast, man, watching, these Karens or whoever else, Karen and Stephanie pull up to the gas station and they're trying to load up with gas and they're using goddamn plastic plastic shopping bags. They're
or styrofoam.
It's just like really.
It's melting. It's melting.
In my life. It's like you watch the bag just dissolve. The bags just dissolve, and they're gone. They're spilling fuel all over, and they're looking like, oh my god! It's like freaking. That was back when gas on the East Coast was like $5-6 a gallon. They're
Karen,
just freaking.
hey, Karen.
Oh my god!
Smile, Karen. Smile. On YouTube. Tune in Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. You're going to be on W Entertainment. The W Entertainment.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Idiot family. We got a whole bracket for you. Paper bags. Get out of here.
Oh my god, man! I'm just saying, dude. It's just the level of some people. It's like it's without fathom. We've all seen. Those of us that have kids have seen the movie Megamind. It's a fathomable.
Oh, I know I'm taking up too much.
Fathom.
I know I'm taking up your segment, but I gotta say something else. Just
You're
chaps
good,
my
brother.
fucking ass. All right, here's something else that bothers the shit out of me.
I think that's the theme of tonight. So go ahead.
Yeah. So when you're online, you order something off of Walmart.com, okay, and it's supposed to be in any store in America. You go in there. Oh, we don't carry that item. What? I just seen. Oh, well, the Walmart.com is separate from us. Bitch, it says Walmart on the goddamn building. I used to. No, it's not. It's not separate. No, you got to have it in stock. Well, we don't carry that style filter. We didn't carry that style filter since 1972. I just got the line. You just made 3 of them. The hell? Wife's like, honey, you want your temper? Fuck my temper.
Your blood
give me
pressure.
Bell's
Dear,
palsy.
your blood pressure.
Give me Bell's palsy. Okay, my face goes. I was a 10 before I come into Walmart. Jesus Christ! If you got a Walmart page and says you got that, don't go to your store and say, "Oh, we don't have that." Somebody better ship me one. Better find the damn thing. God, I hate that too, man.
It's like going to Sam's Club. Well, no, we're not really. Well,
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are. You're just a warehouse.
Yeah, you're. What would you?
Say you're
Yes.
Walmart's warehouse. You're like Costco on steroids.
Yeah. Come on.
Or you go buy a car. Oh, fuck, here I go. Man, I'm already. I'm have to calm down. Or you go buy a car. This is a new trick you're trying to pull. You go buy a car, and it says, "I see you got this car here. Everybody looked up online. Nice car. It says you take $12,800 for it. Why do you got $15,000 on your sticker price? Oh, that's just a computer price. It's the same car, isn't it? Well, yeah. It's staring at him. Like, when I'm staring at him like that, I'm thinking about clotheslining him, or maybe shuffling for a guillotine choke, okay, or maybe a front kick. Hell, just to keep it simple and go all
Or
Spartacus.
you
on
do
him.
a Sparta kick and then turn around and freaking go into full,
Yeah.
Throw him in a full
bring
Nelson.
a Brock Lesnar and take him to Suplex City.
So he-
really?
But he commits to telling me, well, if we sell it to you, we have to sell it to you for our price here. I said, no, if I bought it online, you'd have sold it to me for that price? Yeah. I said, so let me go to my car. I'll go sit over in my car and I'll buy it
Right.
online from you, right? And then I'll just come get the keys myself. Well, we got to deliver to you. Fuck me skipping. No,
We got.
I'm here.
Like, yeah,
I'm saving everybody
I'm
money.
here.
I'm saving everybody money. Jada, I almost went to jail. I was like,
Bro,
I felt my fucking my
rightfully
abuse spring
so.
was my abuse
Yeah.
spring was working. It was like, so it's like, so my wife's
Poor
like,
Richie
well,
having poor Richie having an Ike Turner moment, trying to figure out whether it needs to go with authority or abuse. I mean,
yeah.
it's just,
or nap time.
Yeah.
Somebody can take a nap.
Somebody
Jesus
gotta
Christ!
go night.
I said, would y'all start this this online pricing so you can move cars? I'm like, did you just say you move?
Cars. Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm here about.
Here's the thing
Anyway.
about it. You would think it would, aside from the what they're knocking off on the price for the sale
Right.
for selling. Then they're talking about with delivery, they have to deliver it to you if you purchase the car online.
Yes.
Don't you have to like physically sign documents when you make a vehicle purchase? I mean, I bought vehicles in 3 different states. I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but everywhere I bought vehicles, you had to physically sign paperwork, not electronically,
No,
physically, like wet ink.
Yes.
Had to do that for one. And number
Yep.
2, even if you could do it all electronically, you're still costing the company money, that dealership money for the hauling fees and stuff like that, because you have to pay a truck company.
Yes, and you got to pay a notary public.
A transport
Mhm.
to haul that vehicle out, because that costs the driver's time, that costs maintenance and fuel for the truck,
Right.
and
And
everything else. I mean,
you got to pay.
it's-
You got to pay the notary public.
Yeah.
They're not free. Yeah, this.
It's just me.
I'm glad he brought this up. I've seen this during the week too.
like,
Funeral homes.
What the fuck?
He's right. No, he's right. He's
right.
He's right. I had the family that went through this fucking deal. This is correct. I'm glad you brought this up, Dean, because I was about to bring it up too. Dean and I are so much alike. It's unreal. Like raising the cost of cemetery plots and blaming the cost of living increase. Think about that for a minute. God. See right there, they're just setting me up. Somebody's trying to
I'm
set
like
me up for
Richie.
an
I'm pulling to Richie. I'm done. I'm out.
I'm out of here.
This is a setup. That's what this is. Okay? This is a setup for me to go to jail and eat sandwiches. Okay, I'm about to have bologna sandwich because I'm going to go to jail. This is a setup.
You talk about ingredient ass industry. That's why, right there. And you know what? That's not
I can't
cost of living
afford
for the
that.
customer.
And
That's
they
cost of
don't
living
need-
for the fucking work there.
Yes,
They
That's
don't
what it
need.
is.
They don't need to be greedy because everybody's dying to get in.
no shit. Raising the cost of cemetery plots and blaming it on cost of living. That
Maybe
comes from
cost of
Washington
living for the
D.C.
groundskeeper, but that's it.
That comes from Washington D.C. I just put PT and NA on the cost of increasing living. Hey, my God. Well, that.
Bro.
Hey, Jerry. Why is the casket so high? Oh, cost of living. What?
Right?
My stepdad.
To dig the hole.
My stepdad was cremated. Okay, he looked my mother dead in the eye. She goes, "Why is this casket so high? You're going to cremate it?" She goes, "Because we reuse it." My mom was just befuddled for a second. She's like, "What did he say?" I said, "Let me handle this, Mom." She goes, "No, you ain't handling it because you be let your sister talk." What? Oh, never mind. So my sister asked me, "Well, say that again." He goes, "No, we recycle these. We take your loved one out, and you burn it." She said, "But my mom pays for it. Okay, it should be our casket. I'll tell you what, my brother will come get it and just take it home with him. Okay, you should burn the casket up too." "Oh no, we don't burn the casket. We just reuse them."
No, I'm going to take it home with me, and I'm going to make a Munster mobile.
Yeah, my mom's like,
Yeah.
yeah, my mom's like, apparently I'm not understanding something here.
Yeah.
I'm just a simple redneck woman. You mean to tell me you won't lower the price of this casket that you're going to reuse to somebody else and make them double that much money off of? What? Well, don't look at it like that. She goes, "No. How enlighten me? How should I look at
how I'm
it?"
going to look at
This
it.
is how I'm going to look at it. Yes.
And he's like, "Well, we just say we recomfort."
Recomfort.
I looked at him. My mom's like, "Go ahead, Richie. Go ahead and talk to you. Go ahead and talk to him your way." Yeah, come here.
I don't think.
No!
I don't think the
I'm about to
deceased
pull a
are
Roy D.
concerned
Mercer on him. About to pull a Roy Mercer on him. Roy by goddamn Mercer. I'm about to put a pop down on top of his head. Get a high center of Jeep off it, by God.
He's going to have 1,500 of heat cooking his ass. Do you really think his comfort matters?
Comfort matters? No.
His fat ass is buck naked, laying in an oven getting cooked.
Comfort is out the window.
My mom, I asked God, I said, "Why don't you just lay him on a slab, cover him over, we'll have the viewing for the funeral, and he can just wheel him right out to do that." Well, no, that might be offensive. Are you shitting me? Oh my God.
How
What's all this
far
gonna
we
cost?
have fallen from grace.
Yes.
Because this is a society that we are a race of people that at one point in time, when you died, they put you in just a plain wooden pine box and propped you up on display for the whole world to see until they freaking laid it back down, put the lid on the son of a bitch, and put you in the hole up on the hill.
In a window. So everybody can
Yeah.
come by and look at you through the window. Here he is.
And now it's just like, really?
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
So my
It's like,
sister,
oh,
she reached down and put a mark on the bottom of that casket. Okay,
Oh.
an ink pen. So her friend died, about the same size guy, came back, and my sister's crawling into the fucking casket at the guy's funeral and looking for a mark. Now, she never did find the mark, but she
Yeah.
was crawling in there looking for a mark, ink pen mark on the damn thing. These people, but see, we let this shit go on.
Yeah.
And that's why it's like that. That's why it's like that.
Because people don't question anything
No, they
anymore.
don't. They don't ask nothing. I used to get mad at people asking all these stupid questions, but now I know why.
Yeah.
I absolutely understand why.
Yeah.
You know why? I know why they did. You know why? Because they went to the cemetery and got bent over and hosed. Okay. They got dry dicked. They got dry dicked at the damn, That's why. That's why I ask
yeah,
questions.
I'm with you, Dean. Just put me in the plywood box. And if you're going to spend money on me on my funeral, for final expenses, put it in the stone that's going to be above ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Exactly.
you want to make something pretty for me, make it towards above ground, because what's below ground is just going to rot and become
It's
one
gone.
with nature again anyhow.
You know,
Just
kills
like the
me?
rest of what you see sitting right here.
They line all holes now in the state of Missouri. A lot of other states, matter of fact. All holes are lined with concrete.
Yeah.
That's why they don't
Yeah.
want you to be buried within
Yeah.
2 or 3 days. It takes time to prep these holes. Okay.
You got to have a vault now.
So these are supposed to be water sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Murder investigation out of St. Joe, Missouri. They went and dug up the body of the lady. Her husband was supposed to kill her. He ended up dead. He ended up killing her. Dug her up, had to turn her casket up, and water ran out of her fucking casket.
Yep.
Okay. Because they didn't seal it right.
They didn't seal it right.
And
on
nobody
top.
knew because they covered it over and thought it was right, but it was not. So now they got to figure out how to set them things down and seal. Because once you put a casket in it, you put the stone on top of it, you can't seal them.
Yeah, it's supposed to be some type of an epoxy put around on that, and
Yeah.
it sets
Yeah.
down where there's a groove in there,
Mhm.
like tongue and groove, and it sets down and seals.
Right.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah. Now they say, well, if we don't put a lid on top of it, just have concrete walls like a box, water's going to stay out of it because it's only 6 foot deep.
No, it ain't.
That don't make no sense. What the hell?
I believe somebody once said it's like wiping before you poop. It don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. Yeah.
But if you trust with me, sir, with your loved one, I promise I'm going to charge you $18,000. You don't have to worry about anything. Yeah, kiss my ass. That's what you're going to do. 18 grand. I'm telling you, I told my wife, I said, baby, it's getting about bad enough. I'm about to rent a track hole for $500, dig a freaking hole and start a family cemetery. I'm a carpenter. I can build you a sweet ass casket. Okay. Ain't got no frills, no bells and whistles, because you ain't going to be able to play with the bells and whistles any damn way. All right. We'll line the casket with grandkids, and then there you go. What about our kids? I fucking put them in there too. Whatever. And bury right out my yard. You know how much money we can save? What that? Can we do that? I don't know if we can or can't, but it keeps getting higher. I'm going to do that. That's going to happen.
See, here's a beautiful thing about being retired now is that when it comes to my benefits, one, I've already made the call that I'm going to get cooked. I'm getting cooked and put in a box, in a small box.
All right.
So that's what's happening for one, and for two, Uncle Sam's flipping the bill. Just saying the joy of that little benefit right there. So my family, you got to worry about that part. But still, man, it's just the way what they're charging for a lot of folks for doing this stuff is just
it's crazy.
it's retarded anymore.
And
It's
they
just
they
insane.
play on that.
Yeah.
They do.
Now, I know your loved ones are dead. And in all actuality, does it make a real difference? They're going to decay anyway. But don't tell us something and say, grab our hand and say, we're with you in your time of need. We're going to be,
I
we're
just
going to
read
be here.
Dean's comment. I'm sorry.
They just want someone to put my phone in a casket and play pop. Oh, no. Hey, got a true story for you. In Jamesport, Missouri, he had this family who liked to play games with each other, to trick each other and do pranks. Well, the old man was the king of it. He died. The son was like runner-up. But before he died, they got together and had a couple of secret meetings. The mom didn't know why. She said, what the hell's going on with these two guys? Something's up. Well, the dad died, and They were sitting there, boy, and I went to the funeral because I want to see some type of shenanigans. Well, got the end of the funeral, no shenanigans. Well, the mom put up, she smiled and was thanking everybody. Got outside. The pallbearers went to grab the casket. And they went, pallbearers were freaking the fuck out. Well, what the hell? They're like, no, it's your stomach. No, so it wasn't. There's something in that casket. I mean, he's dead. So I grabbed him and they get him out there and he goes, oh. Well, they threw the casket back into the damn tree. Mother's out there. She's just pissed off. The son's face planting out there in the cemetery, right out there at the church. He's just laying there because he laughed so hard. They get out to the cemetery. They grab him and everything's quiet. And they got within 25 feet of the little hole, the rack you put them on, you know, right?
Mm.
All of a sudden here, they're freaking out now.
Uh-oh.
and then I heard the greatest thing I ever heard in my life. I hear, sit me down easy, boys. Don't drop me. They fucking dropped the casket. They didn't even make it to the deal. Pallbearers were running everywhere. The mom had the son by the scruff of his neck. She could put him in the hole, right? I'm laying there in the chair about to shit my damn pants. I'm not so hard. I get all my bowels. I mean, it was funny. You're, set me down easy, boys. Don't drop me.
So,
Come to find out, the son and the dad took a bunch of them dolls, right? That had the little voice boxes in them, and they recorded this shit. So if one of them died, they'd do it to the other person. And he put it inside his dad's casket, and then he had a little remote control. He pushed the button.
you know what? That is well played. That's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, bravo. That's actually a lot better than the shenanigans I have planned for my funeral. Is that I want one of my, whether it's High Tech or Carl or somebody, have my phone at my funeral. Somebody discreetly at my funeral just send a mass text out to everybody, say thanks for coming from my phone, and that's it.
Okay.
Or go better than that. Say High Tech, quit picking your nose. What the hell? What? Carl! What the hell? Carl be the first one to leave. Carl be the first. Tell me it wouldn't be. Tell me it wouldn't be the first one to leave. Caitlin be like, sit down.
Right. Oh shit.
Oh, okay. I got what I want to share with you guys. Talk about a shenanigan.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
And it was an accident, but it was great.
Oh.
The whole family. It's just one of them unexpected. Okay. My mother had just bought a new car. Okay. Had an alarm system on it. You know where Myrable's at out here in the cemetery. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where all my mama's people are buried. My mama was the youngest of 9.
Wow.
And her brother just above her had passed away. Okay. Little country cemetery out in the middle, farms all around. Okay.
Mhm.
We're all up there. The casket's sitting there. We're getting, my mother's running a little bit late. She slams the door and sets the car alarm off, and she doesn't know how to turn it off. Now, what? Honk, honk, honk. Guess what you call the cattle up to the feed at the feed bunk? Farmers honk the horn. So here's all the cattle lined up at the fence next to where we're standing. Brr, brr. They're wanting fed. It was great. 30, 40 head of cattle. Brr.
That's farmer / rancher humor right there.
That
If
is,
you
boy,
can't
it was
appreciate that, that's just agriculture humor right
Yeah,
there. Dark
and my-
agriculture humor.
My uncle was quite a character anyway, and a practical joker. So that was just right up the alley there. Just
I want somebody that when I go, I want them to play. Welcome back. Welcome back, Kyle. My son will come completely unwound. Who the hell?
I'm thinking along the lines of the song from Cheers.
Cheers, yeah. That one too. You want to see?
sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
And they're always glad you can.
Yeah.
You want to be where you can see. Trouble's not all the same. You want to go?
You want to go where everybody knows your name. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Date stamp.
Jada's write this down. Pimp dies. He gets welcome back, Carter, or cheers. I got it.
Got it. Oh.
If my wife's alive, though, make sure you clear with Shelly because she's liable to shoot.
And make sure he's got and we'll lay a Boston Red Sox jersey over the freaking casket to go with it.
Oh God.
Farewell,
Oh.
Sam. You know,
All right. All right, guys, we had some fun here, guys, tonight. We wasn't serious and we did some good things. Check out that missing persons, guys. See if you see her. Her family needs some help. Try to find her.
Yes,
That would
please.
mean a lot to somebody to have their loved one found. And so you can do that. Do that. Jada, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Dean, congratulations to Dean Cerny.
Yep,
He
yep.
got the what is it tonight? Or who is it technically? Who is he? That's James Cash Penny from the town I live in,
Yep.
Hamilton,
Yep.
Missouri.
Yep.
And a lot of people know him as a apparel tycoon, but he actually got his start in cattle.
Yes, he did.
That's where he got his start at.
Oh.
Had a prize bull and everything. Single-handedly saved the dairy community in these areas
Yes.
with his techniques. So, congratulations, Gene. If you guys would tune in Tuesday
Tuesday.
because we're going to have some more shenanigans coming up. Big shout out to Jamesport, Missouri. Guys, you come in here, you're welcome to say we put on a great show. I know you had a good time. You said you had a good time, unless you're a bunch of liars. I trust what you said. Thank you all very much. I want to give a somber shout out to my very best friend, or one of my very best friends, Mr. Taifu Panda, one of the great comedians I've been around, worked with. They put him in a medical-induced coma. He's got sarcoidosis. I can't say the word right, but I'm close enough. You understand what I'm saying? He's got one lung that's completely shriveled up and dead.
Wow.
Another lung that is in a bad way. He's stage 5. He's on a transplant list to get a couple lungs. So I just want to say, whether religious or not, please allow me to say to my friend, I'm here for you, brother. You call me, you need us. It's whole network. I can speak for everybody. The whole network. If you need some type of reach out, Beverly, you hear us? We're there for you. Reach out. Okay. I will be lighting a fire tonight. If it's not too wet, I'm gonna light a fire for you, Taifu, tonight, and I'm gonna ask the Great Spirit to send some love, and some comfort down on you. All right. So you've been battling this long enough, brother. Let's get somebody out there. Let's get this took care of and get Taifu back going where it was.
Yes. Let's do this.
So from everybody here, Taifu, thank you for everything you did for the veterans. You're a great Army. You served in the Army. He was an Army veteran. He is an Army veteran. We love you, brother. And I don't say that to grown men, but I love you, brother. Take care of yourself. And I will be in contact with you. We'll see. Thank you for overseeing everything. When it comes to that, I know you watch from time to time. Thank you, friend. Keep him in our thoughts and prayers. Look after him and let us know we all love him, miss him. If he needs anything, let us all know. That being said, I'm going to skip the closeouts. I want to end right there just with that, if you two don't mind.
Don't mind.
And if you guys have, again, same thing applies. If you're out there, you need assistance, 988. We don't want you to be another statistic, please. That being said, I'm Richie King, Bad Man of Comedy. Taifu, love you. Guys, take care of yourselves and one another. Get your pet spayed or neutered. There you go, Bob.
There you go.
All right. You guys take care of yourselves. Well, some more shenanigans. Make you laugh next week. Until then.
And sign up to be an organ donor.
That's right.
Yes.
Donna Doug Ahoy. Oosta Oosti. Until we meet again. Take care.